We'll begin in about 1 minute. People are still logging on, and we will be with you shortly.
You all are supposed to go in there. I'm staying here because I have to field questions.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon to those on the East Coast. I am coming to you live, and I am happy to open TicketForce's third annual all-digital conference. TF Live 2018 is flipping the switch on innovation, and we're flaunting our gaming side this time, and we're giving away a Nintendo Switch at the end of the week to one lucky attendee. Now, if you registered in advance, you may be taking notes on your bright orange new journal. You might be sipping a Starbucks drink and enjoying the thought of never dropping your phone again. I love our swag boxes every year, but this one seems especially timely, bright, and inspiring. So if you missed out or the mail failed both of us, please let us know and we'll get one out to you. Now we're coming to you from all week from around the country and around the world actually, but today we're broadcasting TF Live for the first time from our new corporate office space in downtown Gilbert. We've been here nearly a year, and remembering that last year offered just a dusty video tour, we're here, we're settled, and we're loving our new home. Now I'm going to take you just a second and we'll say hi to a few people in the office and you can get a little glimpse of what's going on here. So thanks to our new town hall, we've got Taylor monitoring from her desk, and we'll hear a little feedback. She can see the beautiful office. Thanks to the new town hall, we've got some of the team members watching here. Whoa! That was a shout out. Shout out, guys. There we go. Super exciting. It's a Monday morning. Thanks, guys, for joining. I do appreciate it. All right, back settled. We've got a broadcast room. It's super exciting for us. We love being able to broadcast in quiet and do all our webinars and things that we need to do from here. It's fantastic. So we are the first ticketing company, and as far as I know, we are still the only to bring you our annual ticketing conference digitally. And as such, we're able to have participation from over 80% of our clients. And not only that, each organization can have multiple attendees, and all of it is at no cost to you. So there's no travel costs, there's no registration, there's no losing valuable time at your venue. TF Live can allow your entire staff to benefit from each of our daily sessions. So this lets us bring you the very best quality. And while we love for you to listen live, so thank you all of you who are in here live today, and you do need to be registered to win prizes. If you miss, every session can be viewed later and reviewed or shared with a staff member who may have missed out. So welcome. And again, thanks to our new town hall, the team is here watching live. And while we're producing this event, I do want to say thank you to Roberto, Whitney, Taylor, and Katie for your creativity and your dedication to excellence on this conference. And while we're here, we're also having Team Week this week. Now that's a quarterly event at TicketForce where our regional team members come join us here in Gilbert, and no one there takes PTO. We learn together, we do a little playing together. This year we're having our very first carpet ball tournament, the ongoing Switch tournament, team trivia night, and a Sun Celtics game, because we know it makes a better team and it helps us to bring our best to you. So take a sip, relax, sit back as I bring you some quick updates from the industry. I won't keep you long today, this year, and also give you a quick sneak peek at 2019. So if you're ready for level one, let's go. Now, if there's one word to describe the pulse of the ticketing and the live event industry in 2018, it has to be security. We are concerned every time the doors or the gates open about keeping our attendees safe. Thankfully, our industry is providing more and better training and technologies so that we can do that. But safety in ticketing is really about three things: the security of our buyers' purchases, the security of data, and the validity of the tickets. This year, our industry suffered several major security breaches, one which completely took down not only the entire TicketFly purchasing site, but hundreds of client sites, and put patron data out there just for the taking. Now, I don't mention this to either tell you if a competitor is failing or to scare you. It's public news and it's readily available online. I tell you as a reminder to all of us of the seriousness of what we are all doing every day. TicketFly and parent company Eventbrite managed the breach, and they're still taking steps to repair the damage. But the truth is, none of us can really promise you 100% security. So while we used to say, we're not saving lives here, this is serious business. So security is a partnership. And while the bulk of the responsibility falls on TicketForce, there are smart things that you can and should be doing in your box offices to be secure and prepared in the event that any part of the technology chain fails you. Every time someone buys a ticket, there are multiple technologies that get the job done in just seconds, and they all play a part in getting it done quickly and safely. So if you missed our post about what you can do in your box office, please go back and read it at ticketforce.com/blog. Look for "You've Been Hacked, Now What?" from July of this year. Now, because I'm asked, and you do need to know, a reminder that both our platforms are hosted in PCI Level 1 facilities. Our enterprise platform is backed by the power of Amazon Web Services, or AWS. It's the world leader in security and hosting. And our in-house platform was migrated to multiple Rackspace facilities just this year. Both platforms are closely monitored for intrusions, and they use multiple tools to protect our sites from hackers. There's a lot more that we could say on the subject of the 2018 security breaches, but I'll leave it at this. And we are proactively taking every step possible to help prevent a security failure. We invest hundreds of thousands of dollars each year, and this is not the time to cut costs with online transactions. Now, secondly, we're talking and hearing a lot about how to make ticket delivery more secure and all that that means. There are new technologies and methods being developed and tried and tested to attempt to make sure that we can trace a ticket's journey as it is sold, resold, or transferred, up to ensuring that the person entering with the ticket is the valid owner. Yes, blockchain, you may have heard of, is one method of this, and it's on the radar for all of us, but it's not the only way. The NFL launched all digital tickets for the 2018 season. That simply means that every ticket is only delivered to a mobile device. No print at home or hard tickets are issued or accepted. And I recently purchased 2 sets of tickets for NFL games in 2 different cities. Here's the good news from the first game. The mobile ticket worked nicely, of course. The challenge was this. Prior to the game, I received upwards of 20 emails and text messages, may have even been more, giving me instructions and all the ways I could retrieve my ticket. It escalated to what you could almost call panic on the day prior to the game, including instructions to make sure I had my phone with me and that it was aptly charged. Now, there were no less than 4 ways for me to get one ticket. There was the Ticketmaster app, the direct link to the tickets, which I was encouraged to save on the home screen of my phone, the Chicago Bears app, and the Samsung Wallet. Additionally, they reminded me to take pictures of my ticket, so we're really at 5. So we've got to simplify the process and educate our attendees for all digital ticketing to really be accepted on a wide scale. Now, all of this was done to purportedly squash the secondary market, yet I still had the easy ability to transfer or resell the ticket right from my phone. So while this might make life a little bit harder for scalpers, it's certainly not foolproof. And once audiences adapt, It is a good step for the teams as they will have more information about the actual attendees and not just the ticket buyers. So what does the future of security and ticketing look like? I believe when we consider safety at our venues, we are not far away from needing to have a full manifest of every ticket holder. We're ready, but getting the market trained, as I learned from my NFL experience, is not simple. Anytime we make changes to technologies, educating our audience is much more than sending out one single email. Now here we're keeping an eye on even more advanced technologies, like Access with Clear, the program that validates your identity as a patron with biometrics, either irises or fingerprints. How many of you unlocked your phone or laptop this morning just by looking into the camera? I know I did. Knowing who is at your venue is going to be key, and technology is moving very rapidly to help us do so. So how will we keep up? How can ticketing companies possibly be at the forefront of writing, developing, and testing all the new technologies needed while we keep our ticketing platforms advanced and secure? The key is we really can't, nor do we have to. Here's the news today. Ignite is our brand new but now available API tool on our enterprise platform that allows for a truly simple integration with nearly any other platform. Amy will touch on it tomorrow in her session, but in simple terms, you'll be able to connect ticketing to other programs or apps without costly developments for APIs. That means convenience and true integration for you. Because every venue and organization has different needs and priorities, you can now literally build the solution that fits. For us, Ignite allows us to stay ahead of what the market is demanding, to bring you advanced technologies like Clear or TixTrack or the latest app quickly and without the heavy development previously demanded. And that brings us to the company. Now, 2017 was a year of great growth for both TicketForce and many of you also having a tremendous year. For some of you, your best year ever. We closed out 2017 selling $102 million in tickets with record-breaking numbers of new clients and a 15% increase of our overall business. So the live event market saw a huge growth in 2017. That year put us in a position to be laser focused on innovation. So much that choosing our theme for this year's TF Live was simple. And we often think of innovation in terms of technologies. What's new? What's the latest? What's coming up? And innovation by definition does mean the introduction of something new. But rather than simply introducing new technologies so that we can say that we did so, this year we've been focused on what can we introduce that is new, that solves a problem with measurable results. So in my conversations with clients, with you, with prospective clients, and ticketing professionals, I always bring this question. What problem or challenge can we solve for you through a new technology? Or when I hear about new ideas, such as the NFL with digital ticketing, the key above all else is what is the end goal? I frequently get questions about a feature we have or what are we bringing next with no connection to what it will actually accomplish. Now, if there's a pain point to adopting new technologies, and there always is, knowing what we are doing and why is going to help us navigate that change with more focus. So I hope you'll consider this week, what challenges do you have that new and better technology can solve for you? And how are you going to discover what those pain points are? We like to use a simple tool here at TicketForce that helps us really dig deep and find out how we can help. It asks 4 questions. First, what is the issue? Secondly, what is the impact of that issue? Third, what will be the desired results if we address it and fix it? And fourth, then what is that impact going to be to others? So that's pretty simple to translate to any organization. And it leads us in all of our decisions here at TicketForce. Now, on our technology panel this week, we've got some ticketing experts from around the world and our own box office expert, Kathleen Petrillo-Bear. Our conversation is going to center on how new tech and innovation can solve issues and have a real impact. So for an example, here's a snapshot of the few of the challenges that we're hearing from you and in the market, and how TicketForce is addressing innovation in 2018 and into the years ahead. Sample issue number 1. I have multiple platforms that don't talk to each other. So the impact is clear here. Messy data, missed connections, time spent doing manual or duplicate work. How do we solve it? We continue to release more and more built-in integrations, like this year's big ones, Ticket Insurance and TixTrack. And now through Ignite, our open API, there's no limit to the connectivity. The impact? Savings in resources, people, time, and money. Issue number 2. The increasing demand for exchanging and refunding tickets is costly and time-consuming. We hear this one all the time. Now, the impact is not only time here, but it's customer satisfaction in an era when everything you buy is refundable and the customer is always right, unless it's live event tickets. So we're solving this with Ticket Insurance launched for both platforms and a marketplace and exchange option for buyers to resell their own tickets that's just around the corner. This brings more customer satisfaction, return buyers, and increased revenues by having the opportunity to sell tickets that would have gone unused. Issue number 3. The complexity of ticketing and the promoter demands is just putting a constant strain on my box office staff. Now, the impact for this can be enormous. It can even have a potential of losing out on events, frustrated promoters, or box office staff that's weighed down with event management instead of customer management. We solve this with our greatly increased event build team this year and our new processes so that we can expertly take the load off your staff or you and ensure that the builds are optimized for everyone and built exactly the right way. Now, while there's inevitable worry about handing off event management, we have more clients asking every year and discovering that it works. So the results are happier promoters, box office staff, and the security of knowing that you have the support of an expert team making sure things are done right and on time. This is our approach to everything. We're continuing to build new partnerships so long as they solve problems and have measurable results. Looking ahead to the final months of 2018 and into 2019, we're full steam ahead with a few other newsworthy initiatives. Number 1, we're going to soon be announcing our web and digital marketing partner. This is going to allow for us to offer websites with our solutions that will populate through Ignite with event information, push it out to social channels and apps, and manage digital efforts all in one place. 2, we're very close to launching the TicketForce app, and along with it, the current option to connect easily to your own app or to have one built for you that works seamlessly with your ticketing site. And 3, we'll be launching a new event management portal. It's going to be a user-friendly portal that will make it easy to make event changes and get things on sale quickly and easily. So innovation means change, revolution, transformation, rearrangement, upheaval. Some of these words carry a big impact, but we're embracing it here and we're leading the way as we always have. Finally, I just wanted to make note of for you that as we've grown here at TicketForce in both numbers and certainly complexity this year, we've even introduced more change and innovation into our leadership team. So I wanted to announce 3 new members of that team. Roberto Villegas is now our operations manager. Katie Truesdell is our business manager, and Scott Greban, our sales and marketing manager. Now, these are new roles for all 3 of these people that have been existing TicketForce team members, and they have hit the ground running to keep up with our growing staff in a quickly moving and changing environment. So thanks to those guys for taking that on. Change is exhilarating when it's done right, and when it's not, it's exhausting. So we invite you to bring your challenges to us, whether they're large or small. And you can expect to be asked the questions about impact and results so that we can work with you with the same goal in mind. So whether you're switching platforms or implementing a new feature, adding ticket insurance, or integrating your new app, we're going to start and finish with clear goals and get there together. So congratulations, you have reached level 1 of TF Live. So I want to take a look at what's ahead for you this week. Tomorrow, Tuesday, again at 10 West, 1 East, Level 2, level up with a product update. Our product specialist, Amy Johnson, is back after bringing Julian into the world, and she'll cover exciting product updates and take questions on both platforms. Level 3 on Wednesday. Note the time change here to accommodate some of our across the ocean special guests. It'll be at 12 p.m. on the West Coast, 3 p.m. on the East Coast. Join me as I kind of geek out with some of my favorites. Andrew Thomas of the Ticketing Institute, Greg Fahey, former CTO at Ticket Tech, now head of Atomy Technologies, and again, Kathleen of Florida Theater, which is one of the Pollstar top 50 venues. I can't wait for that one. Go up to level 4 and back to our regular time at 10 West, 1 East. And we're going to crank it up with marketing with Enterprise Customer Success Manager at Reputation.com, Mr. James Grant. And we're not kidding around this week. James is a millennial, he's savvy, but he only does what really makes sense in marketing. He's engaging, fast-paced, and you're not going to want to miss that. And then Friday at 10 West, 1 East, level 5 is our top tier. We're bringing you Dr. Rebecca Heise. She's a psychologist who speaks nationwide to business leaders and teams about stress and work environment. This is no accident. Our industry is ridden with stress and adrenaline. And Dr. Heise knows her audience. She'll be talking to you specifically about adaptations. She's a TED Talk speaker, and she'll be taking your questions at the end as well. So if you make it through all 5 levels this week, we hope you'll be inspired and manage change with ease. And if that's asking too much, at least you'll be entered to win the Nintendo Switch, and you'll be all caffeined up for the week. So have fun, everybody. That's it for kicking it off this morning, and I'm here to take questions if you'd like to stay online. Well, feel free then to just shoot me an email or shoot a message off to the marketing team if you've got questions about what we said today. We are so excited, and thank you again for logging on with us and sharing this with your entire team. Have a fantastic day, and we look forward to seeing you again here tomorrow. Bye.